Hello teachers, parents and children. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the history of this song. I was in a band with two other members and we were going to do an Apple Day celebration and play there. And it was harvest time and it was called Apple Day and we hadn't got any music for it. So what we did, we looked through some books and I found this really old book. This one here was upside down. No, it isn't. £2.95. It was really old. And as a teacher, I used to use this book a lot. We came across this. Apples. It's written by Dave and Toni Arthur. Now, I tried to get hold of them on the internet, but I couldn't. Couldn't get in touch with them. So basically, we took this and turned it into a little song. And at the end of the song, I'll show you how to play the chime bars and possibly do some follow-up activities, if that's okay. See you in a bit.
Apples on the branches, apples on the trees, apples in their boxes, just for you and me. Red apples, green apples, apples all around. Along comes a wind and blows them to the ground. Apples for your dinner, apples for your tea, apples with toffee on, just for you and me. Red apples, green apples, apples all around. Along comes a wind and blows them to the ground. Apples on the branches, apples on the trees, apples in their boxes, just for you and me. Red apples, green apples, apples all around. Along comes a wind and blows them to the ground. Apples for your dinner, apples for your tea, apples with toffee on, just for you and me. Red apples, green apples, apples all around. Along comes a wind and blows them to the ground.
You might have noticed on the video that there was like a little bell sound every so often, and there'd be a picture to show you these little chaps, chime bars. I'm going to tell you how many they are, but you can count them if you like. 8. A little scale with 8 notes in. Now, 8 notes, from jump from there to there, is called an octave. You can remember that because of octopuses got 8 legs, and an octagon has got 8 sides. Well, this little chap here, 8 notes. Well, we're not going to be looking at the octave. We're going to take out the high C and the G. But if you're a clever clogs, you can play, if we put it in there, you can play it like this, in the box. But we're going to take out those, make it easy, don't want too much hard work. There we go. Can you see them? 2 beaters, because that helps your coordination. I mean, if you were really struggling, do it like that, but it looks a little bit more grown up and sophisticated, like that. So that's what you can play along to. You can also experiment we'll still use those, but do it the other way around. See what it sounds like. And then later on, you might like to experiment even more and do some different rhythms with them. Or later on, you can add them, and you can do. I mean, Three Blind Mice is really easy. Let's get these little chaps all lined up here. But let's not get too complicated. You don't have to sing the apple song. Whoops. You can chant it. It's on the floor. Bear with me a minute. Yes, you can chant it. So you could have apples on the branches, apples on the trees, apples in their boxes, just for you and me. And you could even have a rhythm with your, like this. Apples on the branches, apples on the trees, apples in their boxes, just for you and me. Then you might like to have an untuned percussion instrument. Untuned means that this won't play a melody. This can play a melody, but this is same pitch most of the time. Well, you can alter the pitch, but it's a bit hard. Apples on the branches, apples on the trees, apples in their boxes, just for you and me. So you could do all sorts of things with the song, really. I think that's all I wanted to say. I hope you enjoy playing with your chime bars. They're not too expensive to buy, but try and get one with a lid that opens properly and shuts properly. So, again, that's all I've got to say, really. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoy it. Bye.